Coming up on Cardinals Insider, Albert Pujols discusses what it means to be a Cardinal.
We have the best fans in baseball here in this city, and not just in this city, I think all over the nation,
Plus,
well, thank you for having me.
Adam Wainwright takes a trip to the broadcast booth. And later,
we are in Forest Park and we are planting trees.
Paul DeJong is changing the planet one tree at a time. Those stories and more ahead on Cardinals Insider. Welcome to Cardinals Insider. I'm Ozzie Smith. Albert Pujols' return to St. Louis has been met with much fanfare. The reunion with St. Louis felt like a dream at first, but the consensus is that Albert just looks right in Cardinal red. Here's number 5 on why he returned to finish up in St. Louis.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to St. Louis in a Cardinals uniform where he belongs, Albert Pujols.
I think opening day here in St. Louis is probably the best opening day around the league, and just to be back here in the final season and just celebrate and enjoy where everything started for me, 21 years ago. It's pretty special. So I think, the whole ceremony and just sitting in the couch and just kind of not trying to get too much emotional about it, but it was just a great feeling to be back and just be part of this organization and enjoying, every moment, every day.
It is gone! Welcome back, Albert! It's like you never left!
We have the best fans in baseball here in this city, and not just in this city, I think all over the nation, You go and play to the east and the west, and you see our fans following us around. So yes, it helps, that you have a great career, but at the end of the day, I think the support that you have from the fans is pretty amazing, whether you're the best athlete or whether you just a Cardinals player, they really share people the same way, and that's something that as a players, we appreciate that.
You're back home, man. Where you belong.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you.
For me, the numbers and all that is great because it's part of my legacy, but I think at the end of the day, it's just the impact that I can make in the clubhouse. Because we're all going to hang our jersey one day, but I think the memories and the people that you help, those are the things that you take with you. So, my goal this year is, some of these young guys that are here, hopefully, build a relationship with them that lasts forever, So that is my goal. And just like somebody did it to me 21 years ago,
Let's go, baby. We're here. Let's go. Come on, Poppy. Let's go.
At the end of the day, it's about serving others and, getting along with your teammates and making an impact, That is really the legacy that I want to leave behind.
Last season, Adam Wainwright began a tradition of taking walks around the ballpark the day after his start. He calls it his old man walk. Last month, the walk took him to the broadcast booth in Milwaukee, where he met radio legend Bob Uecker, and he got an invite to return later that series.
I think it was yesterday or maybe the day before, walking around the press area deck and came into the booth and actually sat in my chair. And he's been one of my favorite people for a long, long time. He's been kind of a nemesis for the crew, but he's one of the great guys in the game, and he is destined for baseball's Hall of Fame. We're talking about Adam Wainwright. Nice to have you up here, Pro. We don't get this stuff happening to us too often, but
Well, thank you for having me.
Yeah,
I appreciate you allowing me to stand into the box next to you and between you, and just a surreal moment for me to sit next to a legend like you. Been here for 67 years, I know, and been doing an incredible job for a long, long time. Former Cardinal great yourself.
Yes.
I've gotten to the age where, you just got to soak up all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
You notice, and last year I started going on what I call old man walks the day after I pitch. Day after pitching old man walks, and really seeing the underbelly of the stadiums and getting up in the press boxes.
I'm not kidding when I tell you, and having watched you pitch throughout your career, you've been one of my favorite guys. I mean that. And now, as you say, 17 years with Yachty, and the games and the years that you've pitched and the All-Star games, the World Series, the playoffs, and everything else, I mean, it's been a great career for you, Adam.
Thank you.
You can't do better than what you did, really. You know, we talked earlier today when we first came up here about you leaving the game. And I was really happy when you said, not really. You said, no, I'm thinking about leaving the game. I'm coming. You can't leave, not the way you're still throwing. Really.
Well, the thing is, this very well might be the last year, but I don't know that. And so I'm not going to let somebody else tell me that either.
You going to hang around for another half inning? You got to get down.
I probably got to get down. Thank you so much for having me, Mr.
Thank you for coming up.
Appreciate it.
Quit calling me Mr. I told you that
Yes, sir, I
100
will.
times.
Yes, sir, Mr.
Thank you, Adam.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Good to have you, baby.
See you guys.
He's a good one.
Well, I was on my day after pitching old man walk yesterday, and I thought, I'm going to do a press box tour this year. I'm going to go up and just try to get in the press box and try to meet all the incredible people who are calling games, like, Danny Mack around the game and Brad Thompson, all these incredibly talented people.
You're the best.
But I got in there and I thought, what if I sat in this man's chair? And then I thought, well, he found out about it and he called down today and he said, hey, you want to come up here and take a picture? I was absolutely, that's the whole reason. And then I thought, I'm missing an opportunity if I don't ask to call part of the game with him. And so I sat.
You asked him.
I asked him, absolutely. But he was incredibly accommodating. I had so much fun. He told me I had to stay an extra half inning, which, what are you supposed to do? You got to say yes to when Mr. Euchre says you got to stay, you got to stay.
So when you go back down to the clubhouse at home, our feed would probably be in the clubhouse. Would the guys give you trouble for popping up here and doing this kind of stuff or what?
You know what? Once you get to a certain age, you stop caring about that stuff. You stop caring about it. Like you go across some older people who have lost their filter. I've kind of lost my filter in the clubhouse.
Is that right?
Yeah. They might give me some heck for a minute, but that's okay.
Straight ahead on Cardinals Insider.
To pledge so many trees for every extra base hit I get.
Paul DeJong is helping make St. Louis a little greener. And also coming up, see some of the great theme nights headed to the ballpark this summer. Stay with us. Paul DeJong is involved with a nonprofit called Players for the Planet. Their goal is to bring athletes together to take care of the environment. Paul brought the mission here to St. Louis with a tree planting event in Forest Park.
We are in Forest Park and we are planting trees. I have partnered up with Players for the Planet and One Tree Planted to pledge so many trees for every extra base hit I get, and Forest Park and the city of St. Louis have been very kind to choose this spot here.
Yeah.
This is a section of the forest that we've been working to restore, and we're to the part where we've gotten rid of all those invasive species, those non-native species, and all these ashes that have been affected by emerald ash borer. And we're to the stage where we're ready to reforest it, put these trees back into the forest, and reclaim it as a forest. We're going to be doing about a little bit less than an acre during this winter, and so we'll have about 225 trees that will be coming and getting planted here in October.
Fans can go to cardinals.com/trees and maybe contribute and join in what we're doing here in this project. And I think just moving forward, we're just trying to get more guys in the league, guys with platforms that can reach more people. In the social media age, I think it's really easy to, kind of spread the word.
Straight ahead.
I'm going to give you a little sneak preview.
Take a deep dive on all the different theme nights headed to Busch. That's right after the break. Theme nights add a little something extra to the ballpark experience. Unlike a gate giveaway, theme night giveaway items require a special ticket. And theme nights usually include added activities in Bud Terrace too. Here's our own Emily Stevens with Cardinals manager of theme tickets, Bethany White, to talk about all that's ahead this season.
Welcome back to another Cardinals Insider at the ballpark. I'm Emily Stevens, and joining me today is Bethany White, the manager of Theme Night Tickets here at Busch Stadium. Bethany, thanks so much for taking the time to do this today.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Emily. Thanks for having me.
Of course. All right, walk me through some of these awesome theme nights on this schedule.
Yeah, so, everybody's favorite is Star Wars. That's always one of our biggest. We have some of our fun music nights that are back. Margaritaville night is going to be back. Grateful Dead night. And then we have some other of our favorites, Blues night. Our friends, St. Louis Blues, right up Clark Street. That's always a popular event. And this year we have this awesome jacket.
This is so cool.
It's got our cardinal bird here on a hockey stick.
How cool is that? A really cool thing about theme nights too is you can pick your sizes for these items. So theme nights, they're more than just a special ticket to the game. They're an experience, and there's always an item included typically. And this one's really special.
It is, yeah. And so Emily's exactly right. We can, you can select your size when you check out. So if you don't fit the extra large that's normally handed out at the gate, you can pick exactly what size you want, make the item fit to you. And I think we're going to be seeing a lot of Cardinals fans up at Enterprise Center wearing this jacket.
Okay, is there any new theme nights happening that we can be aware of yet?
We do. So we have Sesame Street night.
Awesome.
That is going to be coming. We have this really fun bobblehead with two of our very favorite birds. We have Fred Bird and Big Bird.
And they're holding hands.
They are holding hands. And for the kids, we will also have an Elmo plush rocking a Cardinals jersey. So we have something for the adults that may remember watching Sesame Street growing up, and then we have something for the kiddos who are currently big fans of Elmo.
What do we have here?
We have some military hats for Military Appreciation Night. We have a hat for each branch of the military, which is pretty cool. So, we've got a Coast Guard hat, we've got a Navy hat, Air Force, Army, and Marines. So you get to select which branch of the military, you have family members in, you served in. So that's a pretty neat item. We've got Pride Night that we're announcing. That's one of our favorite nights of the year. That'll be in June during Pride Month. We have Christmas in July. What better time to get your Christmas in July tickets? I'm going to give you a little sneak preview of what the item is. We don't have it here.
Okay.
But I have learned in St. Louis, everybody's favorite Christmas movie is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh, I love that one.
And Cousin Eddie is obviously a huge role. Well, we have a friend here whose name is Fred.
Oh, I think I've heard of him.
Yeah, he's around sometimes. And so we're going to have a Cousin Freddie bobblehead.
I love that. That'll be great.
So you're going to need to keep an eye out for that one. That's going to be fun.
Well, Bethany, I'm very excited about the 2022 theme night schedule, and I know fans probably are too. So tell me exactly how fans can purchase theme night tickets and where do they go? How do we make this happen for them?
Yeah, absolutely. So to get theme tickets, you can go to cardinals.com/theme. That's where our full schedule is. You can purchase right there. You can also call in to purchase. You can come to the box office as well. But cardinals.com/theme is the #1 way to buy your theme tickets.
Well, awesome, Bethany. So many awesome theme nights coming up in 2022. Thanks so much for your time. I'm Emily Stevens. She's Bethany White. Thanks so much for joining us for another Cardinals Insider at the ballpark.
Straight ahead, see how Cardinals Care is helping a local school make a big impact in the lives of these kids. That story when we return. Cardinals Insider is a team effort, and that includes you. We'd love to hear from you. To get in touch with the show, head on over to cardinals.com/insider and click on the Contact Us tab. And while you're there, you can rewatch old episodes and check out our podcast too. Welcome to another season of Cardinals Insider. I'm Ozzie Smith. It's all at cardinals.com/insider. Cardinals Care gives grants to worthy nonprofits who enrich the lives of children in our region. One such grant recipient is Our Lady of Guadalupe School.
We have 4-year-olds, so pre-K to 8th grade. So we serve children that want a Catholic education, a discipline, academics. And so a lot of our children come here because of those reasons.
Well, they have really nice staff, really nice teachers. They provide well education for the kids, and Overall, there's like really nice people at church, at school. You meet a lot of people when you get here, and it's really fun.
Okay, financially, we need lots of grants and funders. And with those grants, we're able to get new reading books, new math series. Every year, our school updates a book. We also are able to supply Chromebooks, smart boards, the technology update in the building with Wi-Fi, art materials through Cardinal Care. We've gotten desks for the children. And so through these grants, we're able to achieve and have an excellent academic.
I love school because whenever you can come and learn, sometimes learning is very fun. I love how all the teachers are really nice and they always want to be happy and all the students to have a good day.
Well, your mission ties in with acceptance of all and gives them hope. A lot of our children comes from homes where joy and happiness, they're so stressed and traumatized. And so the joy that the Cardinals can bring in play fits our children. And so it's been a great connection with the Cardinal Care Foundation.
All season long, we're honoring the careers of Yachty, Albert, and Waino. In 2006, the trio was part of a world championship. But before they took down Detroit, they had to get past the favorite New York Mets in the NLCS. Game 7 came down to the bottom of the ninth as slugger Carlos Beltran stepped in to face Waino with the bases loaded. Here's what happened.
The Cardinals are one strike away from going to Detroit, one of the most dangerous hitters in the business at the plate. The 0-2 delivery. Kerr struck him out looking. The Cardinals are going to Michigan to take on the Tigers. They mob Adam Wainwright on the mound. They are National League champions and headed for Detroit.
When we return, I'm answering one of your questions. It's Ask Ozzie, and it's up next. It's time for this week's Ask Ozzie. Jennifer in O'Fallon, Missouri asked, why did you pick number 1 as your number? Well, Jennifer, I didn't actually pick my number. When I was in the minor leagues, my number was 32, and when I made the big league club in 1978 and went into the locker room, my number 1 was hanging at my locker. So I didn't pick my number, and I think the main reason for that is that little guys usually on the team who are the fastest guys always get number 1. So, number 1 in your jersey, number 1 in your heart. Thanks for the question, Jennifer. If you want to submit a question, head on over to cardinals.com/insider and click the Ask Ozzie tab. But for now, stay with us. There's more Cardinals Insider after the break.
No place takes you in depth with the Cardinals like our YouTube channel. Get to know the players, come along for one-of-a-kind experiences, and hang out with personalities from across Cardinals Nation. Plus, we capture the days and moments that make Cardinals baseball so special. Just search St. Louis Cardinals on YouTube and be sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. St. Louis Cardinals Baseball.
Busch Stadium welcomes David Freese for a Bud Bash on May 10th. Each Bud Bash offers the opportunity to interact with a Cardinals alum. Tickets also include that player's autograph on a one-of-a-kind bobblehead. In celebration of David's Bash, we've made him the subject of this week's Redbird Reels.
Ground ball handled on the backhand by Freese. Close play, and he got it.
Right center, track, wall, goodbye. Up to center field, at the track, at the wall, number one, a grand slam.
Whack down the left field line, that's a hit. The ball goes to the corner, scoring Berkman. Here's Holiday to the plate, too late. The Cardinals lead. A two-run double by David Freese.
Get up, baby. Get up, get up, get up. Oh, yeah. Freese is just hit a two-run home run to the delight of this big crowd.
Freese in the right center. Pretty well hit. Back is Corey Hart at the track, and he cannot get it. Off the wall. Holiday scores the run. It's an RBI double.
Long one into left field. Get up, baby. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Oh, yeah. A three-run home run by David Freese, and he may just put himself in a position to take the most valuable player.
Nobody expected the Cardinals to be here in this World Series. Into right, well hit. Back at the wall. It's off the wall. One run scores. Here comes Berkman. Freese has tied it. 7-7. Freese hits it in the air to center. We will see you tomorrow night. What a team. What a ride. The Cardinals are world champs in 2011.
A list of this year's Bud Bash guests is available at cardinals.com/budbash, including my bash on August 2nd. That's it for this episode, and you can always catch us online at cardinals.com/insider, and full episodes are also available on YouTube. And we'll see you next week.